Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuesday on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. It's Thursday morning, October 2nd. I am really freaking tired this morning. Played hockey late last night. Had a very restless sleep afterwards. Took me a while to fall asleep. Up at 5 o'clock to train a client. Got some video editing done, and then around 9 o'clock my eyes were burning, so I needed to take a little 1 hour nap. I'm up now, uploading the video to YouTube channel and having some breakfast here. So 3 whole eggs cooked in a teaspoon of coconut oil and 2 slices of whole wheat toast, just plain toast, nothing on it. Catch you up with you in a little bit for some more meal footage, and training session today is at 3 p.m. So I'll catch you, get some behind the scenes footage from that session. Not sure whether I'll use this camera or the iPhone or what the heck I'm going to do. Just going to keep experimenting until I get things right. Catch up with you soon. Alright, so it is just about 1 o'clock here. Feeling much better right now. I mean, still a little bit tired, but all in all, my head is a lot clearer. Getting a lot of work done so far. So feeling really good about that. I did have 2 of these Awake chocolates, so they're 80 calories each, 50 milligrams of caffeine each. Maybe that helped me out a little bit. I had that right after the eggs that I had for breakfast. Right now I'm getting ready for some lunch. It's some leftover Tex-Mex chicken wraps from last night. So we're looking at about 400 calories here. So I'm gonna get this in me, and then we are going to bring Chief for a walk down by the water. So I'm sure that is going to pick me up as well. So 2 more hours till I hit the gym. See how I feel. Looking forward to putting in a great workout. Ready to give some good effort today. Catch up with you soon. Grabbing a quick little pre-workout snack here. Going to be training in about an hour, just under an hour. So I got a little bit of Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup of blueberries, and a tablespoon of Nutella. So looking at just over 200 calories there. And then I've got a cup of coffee with some hot chocolate in it. So another 100 calories here. Alright, so every exercise today we're aiming for 15 reps except for the front squat that we're trying to hit 20 repetitions. And during my warm-up I was really feeling like my body was feeling a little beat up, a little bit tight. I think a lot of it had to do with a pretty intense hockey game Wednesday night. So not necessarily had to do with the workout program itself. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to dial things back today. This weight I kept the same. Most exercises I kept the same. Some of them I reduced slightly, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to reduce the weight or keep it the same and just work on my form. So instead of progressing in the sense of bumping up the weight or trying to do an extra rep, I'm just going to progress by improving the quality of every rep, really feeling the mind-muscle connection. And that was definitely the case here with the Atlantis chest press. Insane pump, as I've been saying week after week. But when I really tried to push this exercise last week and on Tuesday with a little bit heavier weight, I was again feeling it more so in my arms than in my shoulder, and more so in my arms and shoulders than it was in my chest. So today I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna try for any personal best. I really want to make sure I am feeling the stretch, feeling the contraction, and the pump is just ridiculous when I do so. So I'm really glad that I dialed things back today and just really focused on my form, really focused on enhancing that mind-muscle connection, really slowed the tempo down a little bit on a lot of the exercises, and it turned out to be just a freaking awesome workout. So although my energy was a little bit low and I was feeling a little bit beat up, by reducing the weight just a bit or keeping it the same, just really focusing on control, I ended up just experiencing an incredible workout, a great pump. So this is a significant drop in weight here for the front squat for 20 reps, but I slowed it down a little bit and really felt it in my quads. I believe this is the weight we started with on week 1, and I freaking loved it. I loved the feel of these sets with a lighter weight today. It didn't feel like I was working my body any less, but it was easier on my joints, easier on my tendons, and it just felt better overall. And it really had me thinking,
I mean, I'm not one to really program in deloads during the training phase. I find that because I switch things up every 4 weeks, I can progress, and then change things up. And that first week on a program is usually a little bit lighter, and then build up from there. That's kind of a natural deload, I guess you could say, that's programmed into my lifts, because the first week is experimental. I'm not going to go gangbusters on a program, and I got to give myself room to progress on that program. But as I've been thinking, like the discussion I had yesterday, if you watch yesterday's video, I talked about how the 4th week of a training phase, Rick and I usually, our enthusiasm starts to fade just a little bit, and we start to get really excited for the next training phase. And I thought to myself, like, naturally, like, we seem to, because our enthusiasm is just a little bit lower during the 4th week of a program, our bodies start to feel a little bit beat up from the constant progression, whether it's increasing the reps or increasing the weight. We seem to naturally reduce the weight a little bit, or just kind of dial things back, dial the intensity back a little bit during the 4th week. It just really got me thinking that I need to pay a little bit more attention. I'm distracted right now. Rick's guns are just looking freaking awesome there. Like, his biceps are just really full. Looking, like I said the other week, just some grapefruits or softballs that are bulging out of his arms. Really coming a long way here. So it just really got me thinking, like, I see in Brad Schoenfeld, his Max Muscle Plan, he has deloads programmed in every 4 weeks, and I remember when I initially read that, and man, that's a lot of deloads. Do you really have to do that all the time? And I'm not 100% sure if you really need to program it in there, but I think you need to be aware of it. It's something I'm going to be aware of over the next few months, really paying attention. The 4th week, what happens to me naturally? Do I naturally tend to go through a deload? And if that's the case, I may start to program that into my workouts, or, like I just said, progress all the way through the 4th week, and then the beginning of the new training phase, that's kind of treat that as a deload. I'm gonna see. It's just something I've been thinking about, and it's something that I'm gonna become more aware of in future training phases. Really loving the vascularity here. I mean, I haven't been really strict with my nutrition for the past 2 weeks or so, so I'm really happy with the details I see here. I gotta dial things up, but part of it is just been tired. I was tired yesterday. Just needed to pick up back on my sleep. I had a great. I'm recording this on Friday right now, Friday morning, and I got a good sleep last night, so I'm feeling fantastic today. So really working on improving my sleep quality. It's been really good for the past week, except for Wednesday evening leading into today, here Thursday in this video. So sleep is key. And I think the more I get that in order, the more I'm going to be able to really dial in my nutrition. I'm going to have energy and really crank things up in the gym. Haven't been doing any kind of HIIT or cardio or anything like that. Just walking my dog most days of the week and doing the weight training. So next week I think I'm going to start incorporating some more HIIT training in there. Maybe I'll get in the gym over the weekend and work some in there as well on the recumbent spin bike, which I really, really enjoy. And depending on the programming, now that we're moving into a body part split next week, I'll probably be able to work in some farmer walks a little more often. I couldn't do that during this phase. It was just too much where we're hitting the high frequency training. So looking forward to a new training phase and sharing it with you guys next week.
All right, dinner, we're having some homemade cauliflower soup. All right, gonna have one of Angie's homemade pancakes. Just a small little one, but thick, with chocolate chips and syrup. Charlie lost his voice, poor little guy. Alright, I'm gonna have 2 little decadent chocolate chip cookies. Right, Char? Richie? Yeah? What's up, dog? What's up, Char? Alright, feeling like I need a little snack. Gonna grab 10 of these Triscuits. This is the Parmesan garlic kind. About 90 calories. Yeah, I'm feeling a little hungry right now. A little hungry today. Ending the day. Angie bought this oatmeal squares cereal. So just having a small bowl. Looking at about 250 calories here.